Hello everyone, Hovian here. We are back with JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Part 4, Diamond is Unbreakable. We got 6 volume of this released here, 2 and 1, whatever, 11, 12. And it's another good volume. I'm really liking Kira's character. As a good foil, good villain antagonist to the series. And I really thought they might have gotten him this volume or in this initial section here, the second half of the heart attack arc. And yeah, he's really just pulling out all the stops to try to get like when he's stalling out Koichi when he can get back or try to get away before. Well, okay, no, he's trying to get away from Koichi before Josuke and uh fucking other guy. it Damn it. Uh, uh fucking hell memory coming back. This guy with the handstand. You know. Um, and yeah, he, even his new reverb is up to the task. He's gotten more powerful, but in exchange for the new power of reverb, or free, what do they call it? The freeze, uh, free freeze, something like that. Uh, his range has been reduced, a lot. Um, you know, it's a good trade off there. But now that Kira's back, the main stand of uh was it Killer Queen is there now with him. But then he also has Heart Attack comes back. Um well, I mean, his Heart Attack was already here, but then the time limit of him shrinking down, applying weight to the Heart Attack split off, and then yeah, well, yeah, he got overpowered. Then Jotaro comes back with holes in his body. And it seems to maybe overpower him, but seems to overpower or no, he does overpower Kira. Then he falls over, and now it's like everyone's eliminated. uh when Josuke arrives at the scene, he heals Josuke and or he heals Jotaro and Koichi. They don't regain consciousness. They're like still knocked out, even though they were healed. I guess their injuries were pretty bad actually. But then Kira woke up before them and then played off as he was a bystander. But he let slip that he knew about that Josuke could heal him with Shining Diamond. So they go, I won't. But then he cut off his arm or his hand, and then that like made a new heart attack, and then as a divergence that he could escape, and then he was able to use his stand to break it, and then trying to break the heart attack, and then like it would refix itself so that the hand is like flying towards Kira. So they ran after that. But he killed Aya Suji, the one in the Cinderella salon. That was a real shame. I wanted to see more from her, but she died. That's a shame. Her last act was she swapped his body into someone else. He traded, so now he's has a new disguise, completely different appearance. Now and then he escaped, and then we get this another arc where they investigate the old place that he lived, um, and looked into everything, and they get in this fight with his father, who is a ghost, and who lives in a picture. His stand is that allows him to enter a picture, and then it's such a ridiculous arc, man. This is the JoJo's I've heard about. I mean, I don't know. We've had bizarre battles before. They're just kind of getting more bizarre. Like, what the hell? Like, we see this flying picture that's like shooting an arrow from him and stuff. Oh yeah, we learned that that Kira had another bow and arrow stand creating bow and arrow on him. That his father who's dead, but has like a stand. Wait, he's dead, right? Is a ghost with a stand? I don't know. Look, we get introduced to an alien later, so it's anything goes. Okay. um, yeah, that's the ghost. The picture arc is pretty crazy. I don't even. I think I followed it. I'm not going to try to recap everything that's going on here, but it's just cool to see their powers interacting. I thought they would like die though if like they're like at one point, like where is it? They just kind of all get sliced. Um, shouldn't they all be like they like, get sliced here? So when they slice the picture, they're like they torn to shreds. Why did they die? I don't know. Um, weird, weird. I think I die from that. But you know, it's JoJo's. It's fine. The guy, he just kind of like flies as a picture. I don't. Oh man, it's so crazy. Um, and the father's like, okay, I know my son is a murderer, but he's my son, so whatever. Which I guess is as good as the motivation as any. Uh, like what the hell? He's just escaping on a damn crow. You're really uh, it it's funny. Um, but my favorite parts of the volume are in these two chapters, non-contiguous. In Yoshikage Kira's new life. Uh, so it introduces his new wife because he has to take on the place of the guy who he just kind of got off the street. I assume he has to take the place of him. His new wife is Shinobu Kawajiri, and she was feeling saddened about how she kind of like hates her husband. Who's kind of like a mid guy, like not like a drunk or anything. He's working, but he makes bad money. He's kind of like boring. He doesn't really love him, but she got pregnant, so kind of trapped her in the marriage. And now with Kira in his body, she kind of likes him more. It's, it's just like he's not trying like win her over or anything. It's just like some of his mannerisms. Kira has some odd mannerisms, just make him like her more. Um, or make her like him more. Uh, like when you stole money to pay off the rent, it's like she's like how very romantic, even though she should be horrified by this behavior. Um, I don't know, just it is a funny dynamic, I think. And then the next arc, this kid who okay, so the when Kira's father escaped, he got the arrow with him, not the bow for some reason. No, or well, not the bow, but just the arrow, and that's enough apparently. Well, I guess it didn't make sense, but he's using it as a spear, man. It's funny. It's just like why? Why? Is he still attached to the? Okay, here we go. You see, I don't see the crow. I guess he's still attached. I don't. Is he just? I don't know what was how. Oh, it's a weird, man. It's weird. But yeah, he wants to make a new army of stand users to protect his son. I don't know how he thinks he can control them, but sure. And I guess the arrow has a mind of its own and chooses the targets. Um, which is interesting. I thought they had to trial and error their way into getting a stand user. Like I thought that they had a lot of people that died because they weren't chosen. Although this is a different bow and arrow, so maybe it's different for this one. Maybe I'm just forgetting. I might be forgetting. It wouldn't be unexpected for that to happen. But yeah, they or the first target is this boy who really likes to play Roshamon, which is basically it's like rock paper scissors. He really likes to play or Rochambeau is what they Rochambeau. Um, he awakens the stand, but he doesn't realize he awakens it, and that's bad. For old Rohan here, who's the star of this arc, along with a new character, who who was challenged by this kid to play Rochambeau. Um, he uses Heaven's Door, his stand, to uh, read into his mind and figure out that he's not a stand user because he has no memories of being a stand user. That's why he was misled, because he didn't know that he had stand yet. And he uses stand to read his mind that he'll throw scissors first. Which is how he won the first game. Little did he know that the kid's new stand means that he can steal stands if he wins 5 times the best 3 out of 5. In the rock paper scissors, so they kind of get into like a psychological warfare about about rock paper scissors. Yeah, oh, if I'll say I throw first to try to like psych you out and stuff. But that's more of like Rohan's approach, at least at first. But the kid, he doesn't really think about that kind of stuff. He just views it as like a test of his luck and like his determination. Uh, so it's an interesting psychology to have over a philosophy, or I guess to have over a really psychological game. It's like a game you play game theory or whatever. Um, but yeah, he's just going just it's just like a meathead type thing. I don't know. It's kind of interesting arc. You can say like something about like overcoming your luck or whatever to say that. I don't know. It's just kind of weird. Like he says, like, "Oh, Lady Luck is my guardian. In this moment, I could survive Russian roulette with 5 chambers loaded." And survives a rain of glass on him unscathed. And then Rohan talks about like um he's trying to try to start passing himself, and it's like they're entering Super Saiyan and going into the final rock paper scissors. Uh, and he won by um using his stand on the invisible baby to make her look like he threw rock when he meant to throw scissors. And then that's how he won. It's kind of cool. Uh, and then there's a short like thing after that where it's like his truck. You saved him from. That's cool. I guess we might see more about this kid, but he's kind of dangerous though. Since he can take stands. But yeah, then we get to the second part, Yoshikage Kira's new life. Uh, where again his his weird mannerisms kind of get him new points with his wife. um, like he was about to legit strangle her. Um, as he sometimes gets the option, gets the nerve or craving to do, and just rips like the back of her shirt off. But he was like, I was like, oh, sorry. um, and then she was like, oh, were you trying to help me undo the buttons? It's like, oh, I'm filled with anticipation. I'm falling in love with you. What the hell? And then like there's our son or daughter. I don't remember. Can't quite tell. It can be hard to tell with Rocky. Were they like spying on each other? So they're spying on their parents. Why? I don't. Weird. On He's been practicing handwriting to copy the handwriting of the guy he stole the appearance of or the life of too. Um and he's like Josuke got to it's your fault I'm in this predicament. So you should be careful what you say, I guess, since you're being spied on. But yeah, apparently they got 6 um stand users now, although the arc mentoring is about a different one. Someone who was chosen by the arrow, but it was bounced off of him. Yes, it's an alien. Whoa, is it? Is he an alien? I'm not sure. Is he just really committed to the bit? It's a funny bit, but then Josuke and Okuyasu. That's his name, Okuyasu. They're like, hey, good guy. This good bit. It was real funny. But actually, why do you have ice cream on you? It's like, okay, you can stop. Getting old. Uh, it's like, are you stand users or like what the hell? Um, unfortunately, we don't get too far into this before the volume ends. But he got like allergic reaction to the noise of a fire truck. It's like what's going on? But then he like transforms into this. And it's, it's really weird. He transforms into shoes because he wants Josuke to run away from the sound. I'll do anything. Uh, and with these new shoes, he's at double the speed, and double the jumping ability. Like okay. And then that's it. It's like okay. That's cool. I wonder. Where that's going. Maybe we can get that alien on our side. Who knows? But I'm here for it, you know? Alright. Well, that'll be it for this time. Only 3 videos left of part 4. Yeah, it's going good. We'll see you guys next time. Have a good one.